Oh, if it isn't my lovely boys from the YouTube side, I'm back, another video, and this time I got a very interesting question that he's answering. If you can already tell from the title, I'm just wondering what happened to the North American bow players, right? Because if you've noticed, no one's really playing it in tournament anymore, which is actually weird to me. Because the reason this question came up to me, I decided to ask it, was because the only bow in top 8 you really saw this weekend, or even in winters, was when Snowy decided he wanted to pull out Koji versus Luna's Taros, and it actually was working pretty well. At least I would say. Yeah, considering he killed himself, he would have probably won that game if he didn't, right? So, yeah, you usually have more people that actually play bow, like Boomy and stuff, but Boomy's been trying a bunch of different characters, and he's decided to conform to the Jala in this axe meta. But the thing is with bow is that it's actually good right now. Like if you wanted to play bow at any time, I feel like it'd be now, no? Like there's still people that play guitars, even though I feel like guitars would be terrible against the weapons in meta right now. But bow literally beats both of them. Like you can play bow into hammer, you can play bow into axe, and you'll feel pretty comfortable in both. In EU they were playing bow. I know Acno still plays Koji, and Sarme got 4th. He played Koji and Diana. And yeah, it just looked good into everything people complain about character-wise. Not to mention, some of the bow characters are just insane, no? Ember, even though I wouldn't recommend playing Ember for other reasons, but her bow kit is kind of nuts, isn't it? You get to still do this, and it hits 9 out of 10 times. I feel like the last time I saw a bow in NA was when Stingray played Ember. I think he played it versus Magyar with Sandstorm, and then he played it versus Ethan, but I think he lost that in BCX. And yeah, I don't know. I still play Koji in tournaments. I got 17th with it, and for the most part, it still feels pretty good to play. I'd argue that even Koji's bow alone is a top 3 weapon, in and of itself. Maybe bow's not a top 3 weapon, but Koji's bow is. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys surprised more people aren't playing bow? Do you still think it's good, or do you think the nerfs really got to it? Because the reason, Magdi, for example, also used to play Ember last year, and he dropped it after the patch that nerfed the end true combos and the dare stun. After those, he didn't play it again. So it wasn't dare stun, it was dare recovery. Oh, this guy's faker. I don't know. If I had to pick out, that still happens by the way for some reason. If I had to pick out weak spots for bow, I'd probably only be able to mention how oh, at red it's hard to kill, except it's really not, because the recovery is so good, and they basically can't be in the air at all because of the recovery. Downlight recovery is true, and you can set up them to be in the air the entire time by just nairing over and over again. Also, the ground pound does that in orange every time. Oh, goodbye, friend. This guy's bot is a legend for doing that. He's dead. We taking out the bots today, boys. I wish everyone went DC against me. I mean, I get it. I'm kind of sick at the game, but I might have to get some ranked videos for you guys if you want to see some people not disconnecting. But ranked is bro, high elo ranked has become demonic, bro. Everyone is just sharking each other. So I don't know, but I'll think about it. Let me know if you guys want to see any specific character in ranked, and I'll pull it out. But for right now, I'm gonna continue the discussion on the bow gameplay. That was a big lag spike. But yeah, I don't know. The usual people in NA, I feel like that'll bother like picking up Bow, or like Boomy, Sandstorm if he like feels like having fun. Stingray can like randomly play Ember. Magdi, I don't think will be playing Bow anymore, especially since he's kind of just like decided to play guitars. Like even right now, I'd argue a Surrey is worse than like a lot of, well, like Koji, but he still plays a Surrey. He also plays Sidra though, so he's kind of, I feel like he's got his like circle of picks. Also, you can still just like kind of spam moves as much as you want. Oh, my dog's gonna come out. That killed me. 9 Force is no joke. Which is why you don't play Ember, because 9 Force is no joke. And Teros, Rayman, Zol, every game now. Maybe that has something to do with it. I feel like all the Bow characters, but no, that's not even true. Like, Acno was playing Azoth, but no one else plays Azoth. Like, that's an easy character you can just like play, and it just feels so good to be on. I was talking to Snowy about it because he played Koji, and I was like, hey, what if you played Azoth? You already play Axe. You can't play Zariel because that character is not coded properly. You play Zariel and like half your things drop while you're playing the game. It's no fun. But yeah, I'm definitely, unless, I mean, hopefully there's a patch, but even then, even if there is a patch, like, it's not like Bow has any bad matchups, right? Like, you can see how easy it is to just juggle people in the air with Enlight. It doesn't really matter what weapon they play. So even if, like, there is a patch, and it's like, oh, Axe got nerfed, Hammer got nerfed, now you don't want to pick Bow that much, I feel like you still just want to pick Bow because it's so good. It's just a good weapon the entire time. I feel like EU recognizes it a bit more. Like, they'll still rather play, like, Axe and stuff, but they at least, like, recognize that, like, oh, play Bow if you want to have, like, a better chance into these weapons. But NA just doesn't play the weapon at all, and it's actually so weird. Like, legitimately, like, a couple Bow players in top 32, and they're all Koji players. And, like, Zinker, for example. I feel like Zinker, I'd argue, plays more sword than Bow, too. But who knows? That was a 0 to death. Oh, goodbye, friend. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do my outro while I gip this guy's bot over and over again. I need to get out the experimentals queue to give you guys some real games, some high content games. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Bow right now. I feel like I've seen some people put it like very low on their tier list, and I've seen some people put it very high on their tier list. So it's differentiating opinions and stuff. I think, in my opinion, it's like, dude, I don't know, I think it's like pretty good. I think it's like top 4. Like, when I made a tier list, I was like, Bow is top 4. So if you think it's top 4 or if you think it's lower, just let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one.